Hey everybody, Peter Michael here. This is the April 2012 Mystonic Records Original Music Contest video. You post your original music as a video response to this video and it'll show up down below. It'll let you know that you are in the contest. We have it open until the end of the month, which will be May 1st, and then the voting, which will be held over at mystonicrecords.com until May 8th. That's basically how things work. I'm going to put some more of the detail end of the contest and how it works down below in the description. There'll be links in there for everything that you need to go to. For pretty much everything should be down there in the description. If it's not, go ahead and send me an email at mystonicrecords@gmail.com. I think I might even put that down there in the description as well. So once again, this is the video for April 2012. Most of you know exactly what to do. If you don't, read the description. It's very simple, and good luck. Again, this month we're going to be doing what we did last month with the prizes. The top three are going to be getting a Mystonic Records t-shirt of the size that they would like, which the smalls and mediums should be done when I get back to New York from Las Vegas, which is where I am now. I'm leaving tomorrow. The Mystonic Records t-shirt and the TuneCore hosting for a single, which will be paid for by me, but you will be actually the account holder so that you get to handle all the money and everything that comes in. What I want to talk about instead during this video, instead of telling everybody exactly how the contest works each and every month, is I want to talk about the sound quality of the music. I have no issues with people putting up rough cuts recorded with webcams. Not an issue at all. My recommendation, though, is that if you're wanting to take things to the next level and wanting for people to really possibly latch onto your music, if you're one of those artists that have got many videos out, let's say more than 8 or 10, and they're all recorded so-so with, let's say, a webcam or one of those handheld video cameras, and the sound quality really isn't good enough for me, for instance, to put on the radio show, which is regrettable, by the way. I hate listening to a great song and hearing too much noise to be able to put it on the radio, or to hear it crackle or distort and think, man, I wish I could put this on the radio show, but I can't, because to be on the radio, to be of that sound, it can't be that rough. And that happens a lot, I gotta say. So if you have 8 to 10 or more songs and they're not on that level, please take the amount of money that it would take to get a, you could get one at Best Buy for, I believe, less than $100. eBay, you can do even better. Any USB vocal microphone, I'll say it again, any USB vocal microphone is going to destroy any laptop or webcam or one of those handheld video cameras. It's just period. That's how it works. The best thing to do is to record. If you want to show that you're doing something in a live performance, still record it with your video camera, but also record it, the audio of it, with a better recording device, and then sync the two up in your video editor. If anybody wants to know more about how to do that, I guess I could make a video on that. But of course, when we get into the technical stuff, the beauty of YouTube is that you can find whatever it is. So if you have a particular device or you have a particular piece of software, there's already a video right now, more than one, explaining how to do exactly what it is you want to do. It's not really anything you need me for. You just use your search bar and you can find out whatever it is. So please, this might not pertain to you. You might not care what I have to say anyway. But if you would, trust me, it will only help you to record the audio for these tracks that you're putting up on YouTube in the best sound quality possible. Distractions of noise or crackling, popping, etc., wrong notes that you're playing, whatever, Distractions will distract people from listening to what the music is that you intended. It will distract a listener from referring it to a friend. It's just a big problem. A distraction is like, it's the worst thing. It's like you've got to avoid that if at all possible. There's got to be that standard where someone just hears a song and they get to take in the song. You don't want anybody watching your video or hearing your song and thinking, amateur. Or, what is this? This is really rough. I mean, it just takes away from the potential of what you can do here. So, I would love to play as many people as I can on the radio station. Make those sound files as good as possible. Make the sound of that video as good as possible. It will benefit you in many, many ways, and it will help you get to that next level where the viewer can count on you for the great sound each and every time. And there's artists here already that are doing that. Certainly better than than I've been doing on my own page. There's great examples of how to do the sound quality here within the Mystonic community. All levels are found right here. There's some stuff in the community here that's recorded in studio with professional people at the helm of big mixing consoles and studio musicians playing along. I mean, there's all sorts of high-end stuff going on here, as well as people doing it themselves at a high end. So I'm not blasting anybody for recording stuff out in the woods or in their kitchen or whatever, and just putting it in the contest and seeing what people think about it. And I'm not blasting that at all. There's something to be said about getting a good response from just that. But I'm just saying, at some point, consider spending the $100 or $80 or whatever it is on any USB microphone for recording vocals. Any of them work. The Yeti would be my recommendation right now. I think it's the one that more people have recommended to me, and that would be the one I would go for. But I mean, like I say, anything you can find will beat any video recorder, like a webcam or one of those handheld video cameras. So take the jump, please, as soon as you can, and enjoy the results. Speaking of the radio show, I do have a 30-minute show that I do, and it plays once a week on various channels, one of them being, the biggest one being Outbound Music, outboundmusic.com. And what they do is they have a sales mechanism where they sell music for artists, and they take a percentage of the profits. Anybody basically can submit music to them, and they have encouraged me to invite people that have already been featured on the radio program. I have played some songs on the radio show and announced them as rough because I thought the song was good enough that it was worth telling people, hey, this is going to be the rough cut of the week, or however I announce it, and letting people know this isn't going to be at the sound quality it really should be, but the song is really good, you got to listen to it. I obviously can't do that very often. I can only do that occasionally. But for those people that are on the radio program ever, and they're not rough sounding, if the sound quality is good, you can be featured on Outbound Music. You just submit your music to them. If you just message me, I'll explain to you how to do it, and I can make sure that the folks over there get your information and get you on the fast track. And they'll basically put you into the rotation and play you whenever, and they'll announce each time that they play you, and you can listen to Outbound from your cell phone, whatever, and you would be able to be listed with your songs for sale on their website. They take a small percentage, kind of like the same thing as you get with iTunes or Amazon, but they're putting you on the radio station, and they're kind of getting you out there. The more ways that you can get out there, the better. That's where it's at, is getting yourself out there. So something for you guys to consider, and it all hinges upon the sound quality. A lot of video responses, a lot of great entries this month. I couldn't be happier. Please keep it up, and please tell your friends, and please, if you're debating entering the contest, put your hat in there and let's see what you got. It's a win-win for everybody. So thanks again, and I look forward to what comes in the month of April. Talk to you later.